I think of 4Cs as the single most prominent voice.
The organization is absolutely critical to helping children and families in their day-to-day journeys.
The idea that one organization can not only work on systems change affecting everybody in the community, but also work with individual families and through them and the child care providers reach children.
The origin story of 4C is one of my favorite stories. If you can imagine, a little bit more than 50 years ago, we were this close to having universal child care for every family in our country. And the Senate and the House at a federal level had passed a bill to make that so. That bill, however, went to the president's desk at the time, and it was vetoed at that desk. Our community said, well, the need didn't change just because the bill didn't pass. We still need this. And so 4C for Children was born at that moment to keep that work going until, hopefully, someday, we would see that day return again where we might have universal care.
4C for Children was established because childcare up to that point was like the Wild West. There was no coordination. Parents actually used the physical phone book to search for childcare, and there was nobody working to improve the quality and safety of where children were. 4C grew out of that need.
I think one of my greatest experiences being involved with 4Cs was the development of the 5-star rating system and working hand in hand with the coach that I was assigned.
4C for Children today is the primary resource for parents and for child care providers. 4C's value for children and families in our community is that they are working to create an environment for children and families that is high quality, is widely accessible and available, and that work goes on before, during, and after families need it.
What is 4C's greatest value to the community? Obviously, from an overarching standpoint, it's to help the development of children 0 to 5. But within that overarching, vital need and serving, I think its most important role may well be working with individual families and providers.
The next 50 years will look in some ways like the last 50 years in that 4C has been continuously responsive to the changing community, the needs of families and children, and I see 4C evolving to meet those changing needs in the next 50 years.
Thank you for joining us and seeing how 4C for Children, with your help, has made such an impact over the last 50 years for children and for families. Join us to make the next 50 years just as impactful for our children, our families, and our community.